on today? Good, good. Well, for those of you who don't know me, hello, my name is Heather, and I'm the music director here at the Sonoran Desert Center for Spiritual Living. I would invite you to stand and let's do a new song for a new month. Woo! Now, it's not new. We've done this quite a few times, but... Get those clapping hands ready. I love myself so much.
Oh, is that one?
I love myself so much. I could love you so much. That you can love you so much. That you can start loving me. I love myself so much. That I can love you so much. That you can love you so much. That you can start loving me. Turn to your neighbor. Love myself so much. That's right. That I can love you so much. That you can love you so much. That you can start loving me. And like the other neighbor. Myself so much. That I can love you so much. That you can love you so much. That's right. That you can start loving me. I love myself so much. That I can love you so much. That you can love you so much. That you can start loving me. And I love myself so much. Love myself so much. That I can love you so much. That you can love you so much. That you can start loving me. Wow.
I thought it would never end.
Love never ends. Well.
So, as we look in your programs this morning, I'd like to welcome you. I'm Jackie Peterson. No, Jackie can't be here today because Dan is sick. He's got COVID. So everyone, if you could say a little prayer for Dan, that would be well appreciated. So I actually am David Burke, for all of you who don't know, and I'm your trustee on duty today. On behalf of Reverend Donna, the Board of Trustees, I am privileged to welcome you here to the Sonoran Desert Center for Spiritual Living. Whoever you are and wherever you are on your spiritual journey, we are truly here to welcome you. You will be validated, supported, and encouraged to be all you are meant to be. Our vision statement is, love in action every day in every way. We express this love by learning and living the principles of the science of mind. You'll find our declaration of principles on the back of your program. Please join me now in reading them. I believe there is an infinite intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe this intelligent power is only good. I believe this intelligence expresses as me. I believe through my conscious use of this power, I create my life as happy, healthy, and complete. And so it is. Okay. Do we have any first-timers? Didn't see any. So I would like to thank all the people that made this Sunday celebration possible. And first of all, that's all of you in the chairs. The center is wonderful, in my opinion, and it's all because of you. So thank you. I would like to thank the ones who make sure everything is set up for this gathering, and food is ready, and so on. So thank you all very much for your participation. Please direct your attention now to the announcements that are in your bulletin. And if you're watching online, please visit cslaz.org for our announcements and event calendar.
The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you, and you and I are one. Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you, and you and I are one. Namaste. Namaste.
Good morning. In case you don't recognize me because I'm not wearing a hat, my name is John and I am your practitioner for today. We got a complaint from somebody that couldn't see my eyes when I was wearing the hat, so we're trying this out now. So join me in our opening invocation. Take a breath. Know that God is all there is, everywhere, equally present, filling all space, and filling this sanctuary, right here and right now. Knowing that today's service is already perfect, whole, and complete. through the amazing music by Heather, through the practitioners who are the healing arm of this service, through the spirit and love of Reverend Donna, who we look forward to having back with us very, very soon, and through everyone who works behind the scenes and makes this service possible. I'm so very grateful. And together we say, and so it is. So I light our service candle, knowing that this light represents the spiritual light within each one of us and throughout the world. So my reading this morning is from the Science of Mind textbook, and you can see that I've been through it once or twice. And specifically, it's from the teaching of Jesus. In the record of his sayings, there is much which bears witness to our own belief, and no doubt, could we penetrate the meaning of his teaching, we should have a perfect explanation of our own philosophy. So this is what Jesus has to say about love. It's from John 13:34. Love is the central flame of the universe. Nay, the very fire itself. It is written that God is love, and that we are its expressed likeness, the image of the eternal being. Love is self-givingness through creation, the impartation of the divine through the human. Love is an essence, an atmosphere, which defies analysis, as does life itself. It is that which is and cannot be explained. It is common to all people, to all animal life, and evident in the response of plants to those who love them. Love reigns supreme over all. The essence of love, while elusive, pervades everything, fires the heart, stimulates the emotions, renews the soul, and proclaims the spirit. Only love knows love, and love knows only love. Words cannot express its depths or meaning. A universal sense alone bears witness to the divine fact. God is love, and love is God. And I found this poem online, which I thought was appropriate for today, that I'd like to read. I worried a lot. Will the garden grow? Will the rivers flow in the right direction? Will the earth turn as it was taught? And if not, how shall I correct it? Was I right? Was I wrong? Will I be forgiven? Can I do better? Will I ever be able to sing? Even the sparrows can do it, and I am, well, hopeless. Is my eyesight fading, or am I just imagining it? Am I going to get rheumatism? Lockjaw? Dementia? Finally, I saw that worrying had come to nothing and gave it up and took my old body and went out into the morning and sang. Thank you. Namaste. So I take our service candle and we'll be holding the high watch for you. And if there's anything that you need prayer or treatment for, please come to me and fill out a prayer card over on the table. And our team of amazing practitioners will do prayer for you all this week. Thank you.
So many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side. Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and granted, and wished on a morning star? Somebody thought of that, someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What dare we ask we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. They think that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? Have you heard voices? I hear them calling my name. Are these the sweet sounds called the young sailors? I think they're one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. Someday we'll find where we're supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Thanks for the request. Namaste.
Beautiful. And there's a part of what I'm going to talk about that has to do with a rainbow. I mean, how fortuitous is that? Well, I'm very sorry to tell you that our dear Jimmy Buffett passed away yesterday. So I've been singing Jimmy Buffett songs, the naughty ones and the good ones, for a long time. So Jimmy is no longer wasting away in Margaritaville. And he is now having the real cheeseburger in paradise. So bon voyage. Left us with some wonderful, fun music. So in Science of Mind, you know, we're going to talk about love. If I was a witch, I would be beating you over the head with love, love, love. And finally, you know what? It's that 18-inch journey from the head to the heart when you get it. It's wonderful. So we often say that the word God is synonymous with love because God is all there is. So love must be all there is. But in the world filled with our war and violence and division, it's challenging to see God or love that resides beyond the darkness. This month, we're being invited to lean into love and express love out loud. Let's look for love in every place we go, in the people we interact with, the events of the world, and most of all, within ourselves. If we want to see more love in the world, we must be willing to live an example of love in action every day in every way. In our big book, The Science of Mind, on page 238, it says, "Love is at the center of man's being, and the calm, continuous pulsations of life are governed by love." Enjoying the experience of being loved and loving others starts with loving ourselves. We inspire love in the world by living an example of what love looks like. So, if we want to encourage others to love themselves, we must love ourselves. Pretty simple, huh? The people around us would benefit from knowing about our own self-love practices. After seeing how effective they are for people who they love, and let's dive deeper into loving ourselves and share our experience with the world around us. Brené Brown, who most of us know, says if speaking kindly to plants helps them grow, imagine what speaking kindly to yourself can do. Owning our story can be hard, but not nearly as difficult as spending our years running from it. Embracing our vulnerabilities is risky, but not nearly as dangerous as giving up on love or belonging or joy. The experiences that make us most vulnerable. Only when we are brave enough to explore the darkness will we discover the infinite power of our light. Judith Orloff tells us in the Empath's Survival Guide, your presence, sweetness, and tender appreciation for people and for all life are great gifts for yourself and others. Your intuition and your refined sensitivities are healing instruments. Realize how special and perfect you are. When you really see yourself, you can connect with the wholeness and depth within. Then you can enjoy your empathy. That's the point. It's a beautiful feeling of connection. We are, all of us here, seeking to live a spiritual life. And that requires a conscious understanding of spirit, that spirit or love expresses itself as each one of us. Recognizing the divinity within all of us starts with recognizing our own divinity. When we consciously direct the energy of love, we transform the communities around us. When we listen to our intuition and allow it to guide us, we are living in the flow of love. The Buddha says, you, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. There are 3 points here. I hope I have them in order. First, our intuition is always nudging us in the right direction. When we are compelled toward a person or an experience, this is spirit in action. The loving presence is always guiding us along the path, the perfect path. Fully trusting our intuition is the most loving choice we could make. Seeing our own divinity and honoring every step along our paths demonstrates to others that their intuition can be trusted. The more we trust our intuition, the easier the path becomes. Sharing our stories about our challenges and triumphs of listening to our intuition inspires others to do the same. Actor Alan Alda shared, you have to leave the city of your comfort and go into the wilderness of your intuition. What you'll discover will be wonderful. What you will discover is yourself. Second, we were not born to fit in. We were born to stand out. Conformity and uniformity were designed as methods of social control. Inherently, our unique identities defy these systems. The more that we love ourselves as we are, the more those systems of control are broken down. Gender roles become obsolete. Authenticity becomes a cultural value. When we embrace who we are, we contribute to shifting our communities into loving and healthy communities. Embracing our identities as divine expressions of spirit inspires us to do the same. The seeds of love we plant today become the trees where generations of people can enjoy the fruits of life. And third, when we love ourselves unconditionally, we can love others unconditionally. There's a popular song that came out of CSL Teen Camp, and we sang it earlier. I love myself so much, so I can love you so much. so you can love you so much so you can start loving me. Inspiring more love in the world starts with loving ourselves. When we love ourselves, we can love each other more fully. We begin to recognize that life is filled with love and see it everywhere we go. The more love we see in the world, the more the world shifts around us. Others become transformed by the love we give. In turn, they serve as examples of different ways that love can look, inspiring others to make the same choice. Our decision to commit to loving ourselves fiercely creates a ripple of love around the universe. When I was 13 years old, I was initiated into Rainbow Girls. I don't know if any of you even know what that is anymore. Used to be Job's Daughters and Rainbow Girls. Rainbow Girls was a little less restrictive. You had to have a parent to be a father to be a Job's daughter. Anyway, I was a Rainbow Girl. And I still remember, while our services were very confidential, we weren't supposed to share it, the lessons were wonderful. We should have been singing it out loud. There was something called the Rainbow, where each station, love, religion, nature, seven different colors of the rainbow. And I still remember one little song. Must be because I was a love bug even then. Let's see, it goes, let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can sing anymore. Love is the pulse that warms us all life through, born by the red light of the rainbow hue. Love dwelling in our homes, love for our friends. Jeez. Love which makes the rosy glow at rainbow's end. So sweet. I still remember that. I talked to my friend Punky, and we were initiated at the same time when we were 13. She didn't remember anything like that. Maybe I made it up. Anyway, it was a sweet memory of my first formal with my little lime green strapless dress with little sequins and little pearls that my mother sewed on there, and a double tulle skirt that went all the way to my toes. That was my first formal dress. Anyway, sweet memories of love. Developing and maintaining a personal spiritual practice is a wonderful way to remain grounded and recognizing spirit and its expression as us. Spiritual practice is not restricted to prayer or meditation. A practice of self-love might consist of exercise, knitting, assembling a puzzle, or playing Candy Crush on your phone. Your practice may look different every day. An intention to practice self-love is all that is needed. As we tweak our own practices and reap the rewards, let's share our journeys with the people around us. The science of mind does not need to be the world's best-kept secret. When we love ourselves out loud, we inspire others to do the same. Flight attendants perform a safety presentation to educate passengers on the best way to use the equipment in the rare chance that the plane loses altitude. Passengers are instructed to apply their own oxygen mask. This guidance to ensure the oxygen is flowing before helping others. This guidance is especially true for people traveling with small children. Flight staff understands that caregivers may prioritize their children's airflow over their own, but they can better support the children if their own oxygen is flowing. This remains true of our love for ourselves. When love is flowing for ourselves, we are equipped to love others the way they deserve to be loved. Winnie the Pooh wore a crop top and no pants. He ate his favorite food, and he loved himself. So we can too. I'm not quite sure about the pant thing, but we can too. So thank you for being with us here today, and thank you for listening. You're a blessing, each one of you. We have music? Okay, I'll go sit down for a minute.
And I would invite you to stay seated as well if you care to, because this is just a sweet little chant. It's like this. Ooh, I am perfect as I am. That's all it is. Yeah. Ooh, I am perfect as I am. Ooh, I am perfect as I am. Ooh, strength and grace in every step. Ooh, strength and grace in every step. Ooh, with self-love I join life's dance. Ooh, with self-love I join life's dance. Ooh, I am perfect as I am. Ooh, I am perfect as I am.
It's time for our offering. You generous open hearts, you. So we know that this is how we support our center. This is how we keep it thriving and going. This is how we share our love. So are we ready? Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. Our offering affirmation. I'm so glad you love me. You forgive me anything. All right, here we go. My gift goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless all that it touches. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I share generously of my good, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly, and so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Thank you.
Okay, let's give thanks today for a beautiful day, for the opportunity for us to come together in love and light and to share our love and our blessings with one another and with everyone we meet. So we know as we go forth this week, we are beacons of the love and light that we learn about this week and every week. So once again, we say a special prayer for our dearest Reverend Donna, knowing that she is improving each day, and we will see her before long. And we say thank you, God, for that. Thank you for all of you. So I release these words into that law that I know to be perfect, as we say together. And so it is. So shall we stand up and join hands and sing our closing song?
So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy.